Hey everybody, guess what? The government is getting ready to send your stimulus check in the mail. Stranger things have happened, but I wouldn't wait around on it. Let's get going. Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Boyd. Welcome to the Brandon Boyd Show. First of all, don't forget to be awesome. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and give me bonus points for coming up with the Stranger Things tie-in during the intro. I mean, I put a lot of work into this. You can thank me later. Alright, stop me if this is like the 4th or 5th video on YouTube that you're looking at. You've scrolled through, you're looking through the search terms. When is stimulus coming? When's my check coming? If this is like the 5th or 6th video you're coming to, maybe there's a clue there. It may not be coming as soon as you think.
What are you waiting for, huh?
And I tell you what, when you're waiting on somebody else to do something, it can take a lot longer than you want it to because the folks sending you that check are not on your timeline, they're on their own. There are millions of Americans right now that have put credit cards in deferment, they're asking for mortgage forbearance, and they are looking for unemployment benefits, all right? So there's a lot of people hurting out there, but there's also a lot of people sitting around waiting for this magical stimulus check to come around and save them. Well, I'm here today to show you ways to create your own stimulus and actually put money in your pocket. If you'll recall, in previous videos on this channel, we've talked about ways to cut expenses to help put more money in your pocket. But in this case, I'm talking about putting it directly in your wallet. It doesn't get much easier than this. We're going to get started. Let's go. The first way to create your own stimulus: credit card sign-up bonuses. Okay, this one is super simple, and I'll give two quick examples. One is the Chase Freedom Flex and the Chase Freedom Unlimited cards. I'll link both down in the description below if you want to get more details on those, and we'll probably do a detailed video later on. But just know that each of these cards has a $200 sign-up bonus each if you spend $500 within the first 3 months. So think about that. That's $400 within a 3-month period by just spending what you would normally spend on groceries or anything else. It's free money. Talk about a great interest return. $400 for doing nothing doesn't get much easier than that. Credit card sign-up bonuses are a great way to make easy money.
It's almost too easy.
And bonus tip, check this out. There's no annual fee with either one of those cards. So again, it is foolproof. There's no risk involved. Just use that $500 to spend on groceries or whatever you do normally through the month. Collect that $200 when it's sign-up bonus time and put it in your wallet. Save it up for bad times or use it to catch up on your bills. Whatever you want, it's your $200 to use. The second easy way to create your own stimulus and put more money in your pocket: bank account sign-up bonuses. All right, this is very similar to credit card sign-up bonuses in that it takes very little work to get these returns.
I like the sound of that.
I'll give you an example. Back in the spring of 2020, my wife and I, when everybody else was getting stimulus checks, we didn't get one. Boo-hoo, Brandon, cry me a river. I'm not crying a river. What I learned from that process was, hey, how about we just create our own? So we started looking around online at different banks that were offering sign-up bonuses. One really great website is check.It. Fantastic place. We're not affiliated. We don't make money off them or anything like that, but we'll link them down in the description. If you're looking for different bank sign-up bonuses and anything money related, I would check that out. It's very, very helpful, but they can help link you to different sign-up bonuses based on what state you live in, and it'll tell you which banks are offering sign-up bonuses in your specific state. So in the spring, as I mentioned, we went to Doctor of Credit, and it listed Fifth Third Bank in Kentucky as offering a $250 sign-up bonus just for opening up a checking account, putting $1,000 in it within 60 days of opening it up. That's easy money. $250 for putting money in the bank. Talk about great return on investment. It's just like the credit card bonuses we just mentioned. All it takes is doing a very simple task, depositing the cash, and waiting for your money to arrive. And that's something really cool about the things we're talking about here. These are things that everybody can do. It doesn't matter what your economic status is or where you live. There are bonuses out there that are available that can help get you through tough times. Let me give you an even further example of that when we worked with Fifth Third Bank on our business checking account. So with the Fifth Third business checking account, and you'll want to check and make sure if they're still offering this or not, it changes all the time, they were offering a $500 sign-up bonus if you deposited $1,000 within 10 days of opening the account and left the account open for 60 days with that minimum $1,000 balance. A $500 bonus just for doing that. So think about it. I was able to open up a personal checking account and a business checking account, $250 plus $500, $750 just for opening up accounts and moving my money into those. Super, super easy money. And here's the best part. My wife did the same thing. She went and opened both accounts on her own. So let's do some quick math. $750 times 2 people is what? I can't hear you, but it's $1,500. $1,500!
No way.
That's more than the stimulus checks that were getting sent out in the mail to everybody else, and we did it just because we didn't get our check in the mail in the spring. It forced us to be creative, we did our own research, and we put the money in our own pocket. See? You follow us, you follow this channel, you subscribe to the channel, you get the notifications, we're putting money in your pocket. Let us know how you're using it down in the comments. The third action that you can take to make your own stimulus check is to create your own side hustle. Okay, what the heck does a side hustle mean, Brandon? Is that a new dance? If you have something that you're passionate about, let's say you have an old camera that's laying around in your basement. At one time in your life when you were in your early 20s, you thought, man, I'm going to be a photographer, I'm going to take pictures, and then life comes along, and you get busy, and you haven't gotten that camera out in a long time. Well, think about this. Why don't you get it back out, go on YouTube, watch some videos on how to become a good photographer, and use that as a good side hustle. Do photography for family. Do it for people that are looking for sessions that maybe can't afford to go to the big studios and pay all these big fees for prints. Do a side hustle, put it on Facebook, and ask your friends to support you. Start an Etsy shop. If you're artistic and you want to do anything art-related, this is the best time in the history of the planet to use the tools that God gave you to make extra money. It can be seen by anybody. Put it online. If you do a good job, people will recognize it and they will respond. Create a side hustle. Make sure it's something that you really enjoy doing. Do it along with your other work, unless you're out of work, of course. And you can put extra money in your pocket for those rainy days. The fourth way to create your own stimulus, and this is kind of opposite of what I just talked about with the camera, that is selling stuff. Sell your stuff. If there are things laying around your house that you're not going to use, maybe get rid of it. Now, the camera that I mentioned previously, maybe you decide, hey, I really don't have time to do photography, but it was a really nice camera when I bought it. Maybe you should try selling it. You may be able to get a lot of extra money out of it that way. So either way, all these old tools that you had, you can either put them to use by making money off of them in their use, or you can make money off of them by selling it. It doesn't get much easier than that. You can have a yard sale, garage sale, Etsy sale, eBay sale. Go to the consignment store if you have kids' clothes that are too small now. Bag them up, take them to the consignment store, make money. Just to give you an example, in kids' clothes alone, our kids grow so fast. I don't know what they're eating or what they're putting in the food, but they're getting like super tall. What that does mean is they're outgrowing their clothes like crazy. So in the last couple of weeks, we've made a couple $100 just taking kids' clothes that they've grown out of, taking them to the consignment store, and letting them purchase them. It's a great way to make easy money. So again, if you're not using something, get it out of your house, declutter your life, and put more money in your pocket. The fifth way to create your own stimulus check, make sure you're paying attention, if you are still working right now, to your paycheck. You may be getting too much taken out in taxes every month, and that cash flow could be really impacting your ability to pay your bills. So if you are someone that gets a huge tax refund check, you know, when you do your taxes every year, you look forward to that big refund check, that's a big no-no.
No! No! No!
You don't need to do that. First of all, you're loaning money to the government for free. You're giving them a ton of extra money just up front. And secondly, it impacts your cash flow all year long. Use that extra money every single month. Instead of getting it in one lump sum when it's tax time, use that money to pay your bills every month so you don't get behind. There could be rainy days ahead. There's a ton of uncertainty in the world. Use that money every single month. Stockpile it if you want to, catch up on your bills, whatever you want, but make sure you're not giving it to our government for nothing. It's your money. Make sure you put it in your wallet. And the sixth and final way to create your own stimulus, and this one took me all night to think about. I mean, I went through so many equations in my head trying to think of how to tell you this, but it's get a job. A lot of you are going to say, well, no kidding, Brandon. If I go get a job, I can make extra money. Well, bingo! The price is right. You are the winner. Go get an extra job. Go get a first job. Whatever it is, there's a great place to go when you need money. To work.
Oh, well, work is hard.
Whether it's a first job or if your spouse has lost their job, maybe you need to pick up a second one. Go work a shift at Chipotle rolling burritos. Go work at Staples. Go work somewhere. Go find a local business doing something that you love. And think about this real quick, too. There's a lot of people sitting at home right now that aren't going out. What a great time to be an Uber driver, an Uber Eats driver, or any number of food delivery services, all right? If you go on the App Store on Google or Apple or whatever it is, you'll see like 10 different apps that deliver food. go do that on the side, right? If you got 4 hours in the evening after you get off of your regular shift, go do it. Or use your side hustle like we mentioned earlier. Just do something. It doesn't have to be food related. I mean, that was just an example. But it gives you an idea. If you are really desperate for that money, this really dictates how bad you need it. How bad do you really need that money? Do you need it enough to put in the hours, even for a short period of time, whether it be 3 or 6 months, to help your family out, to get them ahead, or protect them from the uncertain times ahead? That is completely up to you, and I cannot answer that question for you. But you need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, how badly do I need this? And if you need it bad enough to work, go work. If you don't need it, then don't complain about it later when you're sitting on your couch scrolling through your Facebook feed with all your free time complaining about you having no money. If you need it, go get it. If you don't need it, stay at home and complain about it. It's pretty simple. So think about that. We've talked about sign-up bonuses totaling $1,500, $2,000. We've talked about side hustles making several $100s a month. We've talked about selling things, getting an extra job. These are things that are not just one-time stimulus checks, and you don't have to wait on government officials to sit and bicker back and forth to send you a check. This is something that everybody can do today. It's not unique to one single group. It doesn't matter what race, color, creed, gender, financial status you're in. Every single person can do these. They're super simple. We have done a lot of these this year, and it has paid off big time. When we didn't get our stimulus check, we didn't sit around and boo-hoo-hoo, we didn't get stimulus check. Ah. No, we didn't do that. We went out and created our own, and we wanted to share that with you because the tips are simple, just like the rest of the videos on this channel. It's not rocket science. If it was, I wouldn't be telling you how to do it. There'd be somebody else here. What I'm trying to do on this channel is show you simple ways to put money in your pocket, make financial decisions that over the course of time will lead from one to the next, and before you know it, you'll be successful financially, in your career, and everything else. And that is our goal here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to be awesome. Give us a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications for alerts, and stay tuned. This train is going to keep on rolling. We have got a lot more great content coming up for you, and we look forward to seeing you on the next Brandon Boyd Show. We will see you soon.